Namaste. Namaste, beloved angels. Or namaste. So today, welcome to the art of the word that I am. I want to speak a little bit about the word. The words we speak. The words I speak. The words you speak. The words everybody speaks. And what do we understand as the meaning of the words? What is actually said? What is understood? What is meant? You know, words. You can say something, you know that. You mean something completely else. Somebody understands completely else. And we fight. Illusions dwell on the surface. Like, for example, many words have so many meanings. Like, somebody may say same word. Let me give just an example. I love to give reference to hip hop, to gangster rap, because they are alchemists. They actually, what is not presented as love, they present as unity and love. I mean those who are really true men, not these boys who are just speaking about drugs and wanting girls and no. I'm speaking about the real men in hip hop. They are example of multidimensionality of the word. I will not say the word, but they say the N word. And N word was used to really put the black people down, to really humiliate them, make them inferior and like this. But those boys in the ghetto said, hey, we will not take your negativity. We will use that word to address our brother and our main man and one who we really love. You say dope? Dope is bad? No. We will make dope and shit as something best that ever happened, something greatest. We will not take your language. We will turn it around. What you want to be negative, we will present as positive. So, multidimensionality of the words. And many judge hip-hop culture and the words they speak, like bitch and N-word and like this, you know? But I will really now go a little bit into hip-hop. If you look at the video Mary J. Blige and Method Man, he actually says bitch in that video to her at one point. And she said, you're my nigga. And like this, sorry I said this, I should not say this word, God forgive me. So, but when he says that B word, she said, you minor. She's not feeling he insulted me. She's not feeling he wanted me to be inferior, because all the song he's singing, she's his queen. Without her, he's nothing. She has been there for him. And when he says the B word, he means actually queen. And when she says, you mine N, she actually means you the man of my life. You the man, the real man. And the meanings of these words are completely negative. You know? But these are the words. What we put in the word is the reality of the word, the truth of the word. So I just spoke about hip hop and their words. This is their culture. They actually, when really somebody pleases somebody and somebody really helps somebody, they said, you mind, no, you know. It doesn't mean you are an awful person, you are taken down, you are my brother, you know, like this. And I will go into religion. They use actually the most beautiful words, positive words in everything. But look what they did with the messages of masters and how they enslave people. They don't use bad words. They use words that are translated on the surface. People are not disturbed like they are disturbed with a song of DMX. People are not disturbed and they, like sheep, get enslaved. Because the reality of that beautiful words which they are saying is actually darkness. It's actually just that what they are condemning there, at that culture. You know? So, you can have a holy man from somewhere, from some ghetto in America. He's holy, but he would swear like a sailor. And you can have really a demon, somebody who has a demon inside of him, cooperates with demon, in contract. And he will be dressed in white, and he will tell you the most beautiful thing. The surface is the word, but deception is inside. Such preacher, such guru, such, I don't know, church holder or whatever they call it, priest, pope, I don't know. I'm just giving examples. You know. But people, we are on the surface. We live in our mind. We get deceived in our mind. We condemn love like as we just listen to the words that were said, we read them, yeah, we have to judge this. And then we get deceived by religion, you know, and by people who actually are like big bag of wolves. I don't mean not all wolves are bad, wolves are beautiful, but it's just expression. It's again the word, what I wanted to say with this, you know. And they speak nice, they are dressed nice, they are polite. They don't say nothing on the surface which will be negative, and people follow. People get deceived, and then they become slaves and cannot live without them. So deception is inside and covered in purity. It appears pure. But that deed is actually dark. And somebody who they condemn because of the words they speak on the surface may actually save them. They would rather go there. But they don't, because they judge words like fuck and like this and like that. And no, nobody can be holy there, because they're speaking these words. Here we go, here are the holy people. They don't speak no bad words. But these are appearances. And this is word of illusion. And false light loves to dresses itself in darkness. I mean, in light. It's darkness that is dresses itself in light. And false light is very careful not to say anything what would on the surface make people think negative words, negative meanings like this, because they target actually those who do not feel, those who think, you know. They know we have to be on the surface. Those who are enlightened, awakened, anyway feel. They target those who only think, you know. When we live in our mind, we can be victim, because our mind will judge on the surface and say, okay, because of that, these words, no, they are holy, they cannot act like this. They cannot say these words. I would rather go there. But those who feel, no. Those who love, they know. They can see a pure white being speaking only pure white words, and they see them as holy, because they are. Outside, on the surface, in expression, and inside. And they will also see a dirty man swearing but with so much love in his heart, and doing such great service, and they will feel just the same. But the appearance is not to be seen. And they will see somebody who's acting holy, dressed up holy, speaking holy, but they will be like, ah, I feel like that. I was blessed in 2008 with this after my Hare Krishna experience. Mysterious are the ways. Because this was the guru that gave me name Purnananda, he actually left the body a few days after my initiation. And he was in the institution, but after the initiation he gave me the sight. 3 days after, when he left, I just saw everything. I saw him as holy, he is gone, and I saw these people. And I felt everything. I felt the darkness. I felt the lies and deception. I just had to run. So he was there, pretending, but he gave me everything. He opened me the gate. He healed me or something for sure. The appearances. And I was enslaved for some time. Just on the beginning of my spiritual awakening, when you were naive and you don't know what's happening. Yeah, I was young. And you get some spiritual emotions out of the discipline you're doing and meditation, but they present it to you, so then they tell you also all the warnings and threats and all this, and they want to keep you in your sect. So I was hooked a little bit for some time. But like that old man opened my eye. That's why I love him so much, because I know in the heart he was not part of that system. I see through appearances. And it's same in all religions, because in India actually in those sects is even worse. Because in the West religions only care they get money and they don't have any more power. They just care that they have power over those that they have power and that they get money. So it's not, people are not enslaved by religion so much these days. People are enslaved by the system, by the consuming mentality, by television, by Facebook, the social media, by everything. By this system, all the artificial illusions, and by accumulating material wealth, and they are enslaved with the system that really enslaves them. So religion does not really enslave in this modern time so much. They lost the power, but they have shifted that to the system. So it's just a religion. Now you have political parties, which is once again a religion. You know. But in India, these sects actually feed on disciples. They have to keep the disciple for whole their life. So they get the energy and the money and all these things. And even property signed on and like this. So they really enslave you with the rules and all the warnings, what will happen if you leave, what will happen if you do this, what will happen if you break that. So it's like this. But let me not, now I really went a little bit off topic, like it's my nature. But I didn't actually. Because people who get enslaved, they get enslaved by the appearances. Like when my heart opened, I felt, yes, Krishna is beautiful, Radharani is beautiful. I love the stories, I feel the love inside, I feel the love in the old man I love so much. But you, Krishna would throw you out of this temple and everywhere if he saw what you're doing. No, I have to leave. I felt the reality. I felt that love in the books. And anyway, I'm autistic and I have this highly active autism. I cannot read more than one page. So I just read one page and then just, okay, you know, and I felt. This is what I want, is love, pure love, not your shit. I will leave. I saw through the appearances, diving deep. I was so blessed. And mysterious are the ways that the master came in the inside the institution and blessed me so I could go out. You know. But then really my path started. And don't trust the appearances. Don't trust the appearances. They lie. They lie. Like, let me go just back again. You say something, you know this many times, no? You say something, you mean something, somebody reads it. He gets disturbed, very angry. And you're like, but that did not mean that, what is this now? It's their own translation. On the surface, it has nothing to do with you. You have put your meaning, your energy into it, your vibration. But they have understood, because they live in the mind, they don't feel their own illusion on the surface. That has nothing to do with you. And I see this so many times because I am, like Salvador Dali, completely crazy and autistic, very deep and multidimensional. I speak in abstract things. I have to really control myself sometimes because I would say some things, I would mean some things, you would understand, I don't know what. And sometimes I dive deep. And people dive shallow in their minds and they just have to tell me something. And I just see, it has nothing to do with what I said. What is your problem? And I'll give you the example of appearances and the truth. I've given this example for many times. One day I saw a pyramid, 13 layers, and a Star of David, Merkaba. Oh, ascension. Oh, 13 dimensions and ascended human beings. I have to post this. And somebody of Jewish origin dropped a comment. How dare you? How dare you on the day of Holocausts? How dare you mock sacrifice of Jews? What? First of all, I did not even know. I live in no time, in now. I don't even know I don't know what's Christmas if you will not tell me here 1 month before and if there will not be commercials everywhere. I will forget my birthday. I did it before Facebook. I did. If my mother did not remind me. So appearances. And what it was, actually, with that picture. She saw sacrifice, she saw something terrible, which was never in my innocent heart, not even think, never. But this is her translation, her trauma, what she did not forgive from past or something. She is not feeling, she's thinking of this world and just seeing something that anyway you have to analyze it, and you have to really, when you say something like that, you have to be really conscious enough that this is your translation. It's just a pyramid with a star. You saw this, means to be healed within you, means you don't forgive, means you have still past life trauma or something. And that's why you get triggered by such things. And you really have to kind of take such meaning out, It's not, nobody thinks that when you see pyramid and a Merkaba, But this is the example of the appearances and the real meaning. Like I told you what I meant. Oh my God, 13-layer pyramid, 13 dimensions. Merkaba, ascended human being, light body. Oh, I have to post this. You see, and somebody saw something completely dark and evil. So yes, Everything is multidimensional, and I guess this meaning was there in the lowest dimension of 3D. My meaning is the meaning of the one who painted it. But reality is multidimensional, and we see our own dimension in the appearances. We think too much, feel too little. We feel, it is said, everything is felt, everything is known, is felt in the light of your love as it is. All this world is fighting because of appearances. You understand that? It's not true what he thinks, it's not true what he thinks, and now they fight. Even wars are fought because of the appearances of the surface. It has nothing to do with truth. This world is governed in mind, and everybody gets deceived and lied to themselves because they see the perception of the surface, their own perception in everything around them. Separation from what? From the heart, from feeling. Even Charlie Chaplin said in that beautiful movie, you think too much, feel too little. You know, I'm very sensitive and I'm artist, so I get this many times, and in these years I got this many times. Just something that has nothing to do with me. I remember once I wrote a title, All Religions Are Love. But what was in the content? You know, that actually behind all religions, the truth is love, one love that unites us all in the rainbow. This is what I was writing on. And somebody just read the title and he started bashing under the comment like crazy. That the religions are this. He actually wrote same things that I wrote in the article. Some same things he wrote, but he didn't dive so deep because he had traumas. I had none. I healed my traumas from religion. But he actually said some things that I flipped on him. Hey, what are you saying? You read first. You don't know even what is in the context. You just see the title, the appearances. But in the title, the meaning is not what he thought, that the religions all are good, the institutions. I don't like them. I meant love is behind all the religions, and this was in the content. And this was felt by others because nobody had such comment. Nobody else. Because you feel, you know, you felt, you feel me, and if you read it, when you saw the title, you felt what it's about. Oh, he will speak about rainbow again and unity. You know. You feel and you know. Those who love, they know. Great poet. Rumi and Lalonde, they both said this. Those who love, they know. They feel. So let me just dive deep a little bit on Facebook. If you were here today with me and we spoke, you will not get confused. You see the eyes, you see the expression, you see the mood. I can say, fuck you, come on. And you will laugh. If I say here, right, fuck you, come on, you will not feel maybe that playfulness. I know, bad things happened on Facebook because I'm like that. I don't have restrictions. I feel like this playfulness. Then I write some stupid shit. But you know, nobody knows the mood if they don't really feel it. They are not really very on the high state. Then they know what I meant because they feel it. And sometimes now I don't do this anymore. Years before I did, but I learned how to do it because then I had to really. That's what I don't like to do. Start to explain myself that they did not leave because I love them, you know. So like this, you know. Let me go back. You were here, we were speaking. You never get confused. As you see, my mood. I see this when people come here sometimes. I'm not really a counselor, but if friend comes and if somebody calls, this happens once a week, 2 times a week, yes. Please come. I love to do that. And there's no confusion, there's no, but here you can say something and so much confusion, so much illusion. I will tell you why. Written word. That's why I love to speak a video. Then you get that feeling, and you get my emotion, my mood, my playfulness. If I say something crazy, you see me in what mood I'm telling this, you know? You fucking see me? Fuck is a multi-dimensional word. Some say it's a bad word, but when I say I fucking love you, I mean it. And fuck is just the enhancement of that love. You know, but on the surface it's bad word. Like this. The truth is within. On Facebook, words are two-dimensional expressions. Only the surface. You don't see their gestures, their movement, their actual vibration, their expression on the face, you know, the tone of the voice, nothing. So you're left only, I mean, if you think only, more and more you are third-dimensional, more and more that, you are left only with whatever you translate in your mind. Whatever you translate in your mind. So, in the physical presence, the feeling is automatically there. Because movement, expression, mood, style, the way of saying, you know, is felt, is seen. I can say crazy things in video, I cannot say in the word. Because there people will get confused. Here, they see me when I say it. Well, I say crazy things almost, no problem. Because my audience, I want those who can get me to really listen to me. Only birds of same feather flock together in no violation, in the respective vibration, in harmony. We don't need to explain ourselves. We don't need to be misunderstood. I mean, for others, this world is big and there are many, many, many guides, many angels on earth, and we just have to find our color where we understand, you know, like that. So, the two-dimensional expression, and you are left with what you think. That's why so much confusion. You say something, and somebody translates something. This is people who are behind that system. They know the mind. They know what social media will do. They know this what I'm speaking now. That's why they did it. But I didn't know that. What we are doing now here, what I'm telling you. Haha. We won. We took over the social media. This is beautiful. So, feeling. The Facebook is important, and on social media to feel the words, to understand, hey, I'm not seeing the expression, I'm not seeing the movement, I'm not seeing their eyes, I'm not seeing the tone of their voice. I can completely go wrong. Appearance. That's why this is the best example of today. Social media, comments, chats, and like this. I like to work on Facebook, I don't like chat. I will answer a message if it's important. I mean, not if they think it's important. If it's important, if I feel from my heart. But I love to work here. Give my word as much as I'm here, as much as I love to, and I love to do much. Like this. You have to feel in the words, behind the words. Me also. Take some peace. But I feel the energy so that where is the energy of trying to make me guilty, trying to school me, trying to lecture me, trying to, where is some little violation? I feel the things, and even if they will say beautiful words, I can sometimes respond like a fairy with attitude because the energy I felt there and I could not stand it. And I learned through years I have to trust this because it always turned out that what I felt. And that's how it becomes a mastery. Trust the feeling. And you will get confirmation that is the truth. You will get another confirmation, another confirmation, another confirmation. You will be mastered feels. You will not be deceived. If somebody will say, I love you, you are greatest, you are this, you will see, hey, they actually flatter for some selfish purpose. Actually want something. They actually not having unconditional love. And you will feel. And somebody will be swearing and like this, and you will feel, hey, this person loves me. It's just his nature. You will not get deceived. You will feel the energy. The energy is important. The energy is the word, in the word. Word that I am energy, feel the word. Don't trust these words I'm speaking now, because I'm teaching you just that. Don't trust that what I say is true. Don't trust that I am somebody who I say. If I say I am enlightened, this is my statement. You don't have to believe it, and I encourage you not to believe it. I encourage you to trust the teaching and feel. Because if I tell you trust me, then others will tell you trust me, and you will also trust them. No, I tell you feel me, feel my heart, feel my energy behind the words, and feel everyone like this. Like this. I'm sharing my love. I don't want to convince anybody. I want to give truth. Truth. You have to feel that not everybody who speaks love is love. Not everybody who has a mouth of the sailor is bad. When somebody can be holy with the mouth of a sailor, and somebody speaking only love may be snake covered in a white skin that shines. No, like this. We feel we know. That's why more and more religion is losing power and everything, because people are learning to feel. Feel. Feel with your body. You know it, but you don't trust it. I also knew it always, but did not trust it because I trusted this rascal here, the mind. But now I train myself. Purna, what you feel is truth, amen. Whatever they say, whatever convince, no. Because when you reach an enlightenment, you are knowing your truth yourself, and you know what you see, you know what you feel, and they will not tell you anything. You will not even want to convince them, you will just want to remove yourself. Trust that feeling, because you know. Something tells you when somebody in front of you and wants something and starts something. And their words may be lovely and everything sweet, but something inside is feeling, And we don't go after that, we go after that. Okay, but and then we get deceived. You always feel. You feel somewhere deep inside. If this is the truth, what they are speaking of, they are pretending something that is not true. You feel always. But we don't trust that feeling. Thinking is on the surface. Like I said, I'm a multidimensional abstract poet. Like Lalone was. Sometimes I write something beautiful, even like Rumi. And us, you cannot take us literally. You cannot listen us to the surface. If you don't feel, you cannot get nothing from us much. Only your own illusions on the surface. Like Krishna said. Krishna said, if you think about me, you will get only your illusions about me. But if you feel me, you will get the love that I am. Multidimensional poets uses the words to hide multidimensional meanings through dimensions in the words. And these are the vibration, the feeling, and the poetry, the word, every scripture, everything what we are speaking here, every channeling, my word, what I'm speaking from the heart, everything is just like that. It's not for you to think about it literally on the surface. It's just like an abstract poem. You have to feel into it, in the heart. Read it with your mind, feel in your heart. And let the meaning be revealed, the answer within you. Nothing on the surface. Same is with poetry. Deep meaning is hidden inside, and multidimensional meanings. So everybody gets their own answer, are hidden in abstract multidimensional poetry. And if we focus on the words, we get confused after 2 words, and we lost it. We have to feel. This dimension 3D is surface, third-dimensional surface of illusion. Nobody knows nothing because they're all thinking on the surface, and surface is just your mind. It doesn't exist. The translations on the mind. Reality is multidimensional. Reality is multidimensional. Deep. Deep. And as we feel, there's no more confusion, no more illusion. We get confused because of our translation in the mind on the surface. But the meaning, the truth, the essence is hidden underneath the surface, on the bottom, the diamonds, the pearls. We have to dive deep, and dive deep is feeling from the heart. Then we understand, then we don't go to war, then we don't fight. We don't see things as they appear to us to be on the surface of illusion of our separated mind. But we feel in the heart things as they are from the unity and love of truth. Divine feminine, golden heart goddess. It is her light that penetrates love deeply down to the core. The mind of man is always confused and always in illusion and always threatened and feels like somebody will attack and everybody is against and sees only their own illusions on the surface. But the mother's heart of a goddess, divine feminine, with her golden light, she sees things as they are, deep, as they really are, as it is, not as they appear to be on the surface of the mind. We don't fight anymore, because like I said, all the disputes, almost all disputes, wars and fights and everything is the product of the illusionary translation, what is seen on the surface in the mind of one and another. And they fight. But they don't see right, they don't feel. That's why we have to stop thinking on the surface. That's why every master says, stop living in your mind, feel in your heart. Feel, 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 feel. Doesn't mean that we kill the mind. Yes, on the first stage, yes, we have to deactivate the mind. We settle ourselves in the heart, and when we are at home in the heart, we again activate the mind. And then it's one organism. The mind is instrument of the heart, and mind follows the feeling, what is known in the core of truth as it is from the heart, mind follows. No more in darkness on the surface, but connected to the depth of the golden heart of a woman. In the heart of a man or a woman. I have a golden heart. You too. Find it. Dive deep. So I hope some people are listening, because this is important. All the confusion and illusion on Facebook, I explained just in this video why it is happening. Because of two-dimensional reading of the words, and we live in our mind, we are just left with our own translation we take out. That's why so much explaining yourself, answering, challenging, all this, so much confusion. I just block. Or block for 4 days, then after I tell them, okay now. Or I have to do it 3 days after again. Have to feel. Do not get confused. Do not confuse others. That feeling, actually. Feeling is everything. This society has programmed us and trained us through generation against feeling. That feeling is actually, they said, impediment and obstacle for life, for success. I have to kill the feeling. I have to think, have to figure out, have to calculate. This system is programmed like this. Feeling is something that was considered not much valuable, but more as a obstacle. But in reality, in feeling, you know your emotions, you dive deep. In feeling, you feel everything what is truth and untruth within you, everything what needs to be healed and everything what you really are, love. In feeling, you dive deep. In feeling, you heal. In feeling, you change. In feeling, you become God that I am enlightened. In God that I am in love. In feeling, you know yourself as you know everything else at the core of things as they are. As at the core of things is God, I am presence, the source. When you feel that source everywhere. And that source in feeling back reflects you the truth. One truth. There is one heart in everyone. Mind is separated from everyone. And when we live in a heart, we live in unity consciousness. And in unity consciousness from the source truth, that feeling tells us the truth. And no more confusion. No more illusion. Feel, 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 feel. Don't trust the appearances. Don't trust the appearances. My story in India, I was enslaved and traumatized by pure people who were dressed up like holy men, and I mean just externally pure. And like this, and I'm a crystalline soul, that's we are here. And so I got free very easily. But I tell you, after now 2 decades, my brothers there, most of them are still enslaved. I just needed first, not even 3 years, as I started to awaken. And sadly, they are still there. They think that I'm a demon, and we all are demons. If they see this video and ascension, they will tell you this is actually demonic. This has nothing to do with Krishna. Just like Christians will tell you this has nothing to do with Jesus. You know. But it has everything to do with Krishna and Jesus, because it's love, unity. Love your brother as you love yourself. Feel. So you will not do to your brother what you don't want to be done upon yourself. Feel that truth. Don't get confused. Like this. I love you. And reality is multidimensional. Don't trust anyone who say I love you. Feeling that I love you. Sometimes I get I love you here and I have to block. Because I don't like to, and I'm very sensitive. If I don't remove the comment or something where is negative energy, I don't want to see that. I just don't want to see that. I don't feel that. I don't feel that. Well, I don't delete your comment, no? Maybe sometimes I did, but if I did, it was just something that I did not want to. I just did not want to now explain this and go into this and this. It doesn't matter. I'm not in the mood for that. So don't worry. But I leave all the love and everything beautiful, and it really has to annoy me that I delete. But if I do, just take my will as I am. I don't mind if you delete my comment or anything. I don't mind if you untag yourself. I respect your free will. I tag only people so you are informed that new creation is out there, because I feel it's important. But I have no expectations and nothing from you. Just do what you like. Like this. No expectation. I love to give myself for free. Just ask for donation. I will in comment after. I don't want to write here. Every time in this video, I better in the comment, because then it's in this video. It's always like I now decided no more videos in the title. Just there, unconditional. Somebody wants. This is love. No manipulation, nothing. And I feel in this way we are sustained with love, with unity. You have to trust this. I have to trust this. I don't have to trust this one here, and my reality is to change. And your reality is to change. And our reality is to change. Well, I ended the video. I just want to say something else, because I have a lion here, a very nice mood. That lion is also a nice mood, no? Yeah. I want to say I'm very like a lion in my own power, because this is enlightenment. This is ascension. I don't really. I'm a lion character. I'm not much. I'm my own house, my own institution. But this is what I am. But I am all about unity and all about you. I maybe don't like chat rooms and these things, because it's not what I have time for and not what I have will for, and then I don't do what I have to do, and it's not something that I like. I like to create and create value that will stick for ages, but I have to tell you something more about unity. Without you, I would not do anything. That feeling when I know that I can give to somebody, that's what I have. I don't like to write my own book. So I'm a lion and in my own power and like to be, but if I'm alone with no internet, I will maybe write, yes, but only because connection will tomorrow come and I can post. This is me. Without you, I'm nothing. Without you, I'm nothing, because I even don't know what to do. I just feel I want to share everything what is real to me, everything what I am knowing, everything. I just want to give and inspire others. So thank you. Thank you for everyone who ever listened and whoever will listen and who listens now. Because we are one. I am you and you are the power that I am. And when we stand in our own power, we are that power and we can give power to others. Not by consuming others, manipulating others, but by being that power and giving that love. So that has nothing to do with the title of a video, but has much to do how much I love you, everyone, and how much I appreciate you. We are one. We are one. And yes, it has to do much with the topic and title. Now I just realized. Because if we feel underneath the appearances of the mind on the surface, we feel in the heart, this is where is unity. And then we know we are one. So feeling is everything. And feeling deeply in our heart, I know I'm connected with you. I know we are one. I know we are one love, one heart. Unity is in the heart. And if we think on the surface, the appearances and the mind, we are separated from everyone. All alone I am. Everybody is against me. I have to really watch out for everybody. You know, like this. No. Feel in your heart and you will know. You will never even watch out for something. You will just feel it's not okay and you will go away. And you will feel the birds of your feather will flock together. The unity is in the heart. So like this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Reality is multidimensional. Surface, literal surface, is not real. We are so literal and so linear on the surface. We have to be multidimensional, deep in the bottom, through dimensions, in feeling. To understand, hey, this word, like when somebody comes under my poetry and starts something, analyzing and critiquing and something, you don't have no idea what is poetry. You have no idea that is the abstract meaning and the answer is within you, multidimensional answer. That's why I tell to everybody who just wants to start something, what he analyzes and he don't agree, the answer is within you. It has nothing to do. You got your answer. Keep the answer within you. I just give him the activations, the poetry, the word, and the answer you get is within you. It's not my answer. It's not my meaning. It's your answer. Your answer. Your answer. And that's why who just started something speaking against poetry and against. I'm sorry, but we are not Oxford Dictionary. We are not Harvard. We are not any university. We are not this academic circles where there's truth and right and where there's everything on surface analyzed and everything to the done. No. We are actually multidimensional beings expressing multidimensional creations through our words, through everything. And we have to understand there are many meanings. In the depth, on the surface, we will see our own. In the feeling, we will feel our meanings and also get the other meanings through dimensions. So there's to speak against, to say this is wrong, to say this is a lie. It's just poetry is not for everyone also. Hearts that feel, we live in a mind. Multidimensionality. To understand on the surface is only third-dimensional illusion, literal, linear illusion. But in the depth, there are multidimensional multitudes of meanings and explanation and translation, and whatever everybody gets out is their own, has nothing to do with the art. That's why I love to say answer is within you. Because it is. I'm just giving the word. The answer is within you. It's not my answer. I don't know your answer, even if I do. But I know, I feel the answer is within you. And the answer you get is your answer. But don't think, then you will get illusion. You don't want illusion? Feel, you will get your answer revealed. The meaning. And whatever we get the answer out, it shows us what is our reality. You see sometimes people commenting nicely and they just express their meaning and they are grateful, but I see actually meanings and I see how my art works. According to the consciousness, everybody gets their own meaning and they're grateful. And they get deeper and deeper meanings like that. So we have to dive deep. On the surface, literally, in appearance, we get only illusion. Truth is love, deep, in depth of everything what we say. And when you feel, beloved angel, when you feel, you will not get deceived by anyone. No one will lie to you. No one will be able to lie to you. You will just feel that this is not truth. No, don't convince me. I don't want it. Sorry. I don't want to convince you nothing. Just go away. I'm sorry, I'm not buying into what you say. I feel, I know. That's why I love my heart so much, Cotton Heart, when I see her comments sometimes. She just sometimes comments. I can feel the vibration when somebody says something. She just says this. She's more of short words. I go, somebody disturbs me, I write them an essay like everything Buddha explained down so they cannot say nothing, you know. But she's very short. She just said, I feel. I feel what you wanted to say. Hey, you cannot. What you just said, this love you want to give in hearts. Hey, boy, I feel your lust. This is what she's saying. Because I felt also. Yeah. We have to feel. Sometimes also men are lusty. And will send love and love and love and love and God and Jesus and Buddha and everything, but it'll be just their lust. They want somewhere, somehow. They want to get you, enjoy you. Deception. Deception. You know, intention, the purpose. It's again felt deeply. And again, oh, they adore me. Oh, they think I'm a great masteress. But actually, he's jerking off there and all lusty. And he's sending hearts and all this. But if you feel that, yuck, hey, come on. I don't need your love in this way. Get your hearts away from here. These are your balls, actually. Covered in the heart. You have to feel. I see this many times. Because not everyone here wants enlightenment. Some just want to enjoy a woman. I see this also. I saw this in past. Now I really more and more standing in my power. This is not anymore happening. The vibration is respected. But women did this to me. I felt, you know. I actually did not want to teach her. It's funny to me because I'm not a woman and I got so many messages and marriage proposals and all kinds of pictures and everything, you know, like what is happening? You know, now peace because they feel my power, they feel my energy, so they don't do this anymore. You know, but it was funny for me, you know. But I see through the appearances and everything. You have to see through the appearance. The intention is the reality when you dive deep in feeling. Not everybody who says you're a divine goddess glorifies you and sees you as a goddess. They maybe just want to sorry and say fuck you. Nothing else. You know. Not everybody who says to me that I'm holy and divine and everything is really this his truth, is something. I see some people were telling me I am Messiah, and they were one that were throwing stones at me after. They! No, because they could not teach me and they could not train me like this. What is with people? Don't trust nothing what people say. Don't get flattered, don't get nothing. I don't believe in messiahs also, so fuck that. I mean, whatever. Feel what I meant with this. Don't get on the surface. But yes, I don't like these conceptions, I don't like these things. On the surface, something. We are all one. We are all masters. Just some of us arrived a little higher so we can show the way. So you can get more higher. Like this. But I given this example because they were saying actually one thing, but they were the ones that actually did not like me for who I am and how I express myself and what I do and don't do, and that I don't allow others to mess with my energy. So what did their word meant? Nothing. It was nothing. It's not true even. It's nothing. And those who are friends, equal, beautiful, they are still here after 10 years. Fuck appearances. Fuck what I say. Love is truth. They will glorify you one day with the beautiful words. I don't know what they want. Maybe they wanted some selfish benefit from me, and when I did not acted in these ways, then we have to save ourselves. Fuck you. We thought you will save us, but you go crazy. Yeah, this is the translation of the reality behind it. You have to feel. You have to feel. Like Jesus also, they were. What words mean? Glorifying him, masses, and next day saying crucify him. Well, words, just words. People flatter people flatter. People do like the other day, somebody came in comments and he started writing, "You are the chosen one." I did not like what he's writing, and she. And I went in the messenger telling her, "Don't do that. I'm not. What are you doing? I don't like this shit. We are all one." And actually, then she was teaching me why you typing in caps lock. This is screaming. This is that. And she was starting, and then you cannot do. What? You're telling me I'm the chosen one, and now you act like my teacher. What is the? You just said something, and I felt she just said something. I don't know even what. You know. And when you go there, she acts like she is the chosen one for you. You know. When you tell her, "Don't do this in my home." So people say something. People will tell you something, but you will feel, the reality. Somebody really feels you are someone special, he will let you know in his ways, in respect. You will know he can get gifts from you because your path was long. And somebody who's meditating 1 year cannot teach somebody who spent 20 years from youth. You cannot, like this. We have to respect our vibrations and our levels of vibration if we want to get something from each other. Because to come on some stage, so it doesn't matter what I say. The one who really respects me for my vibration never says anything like this, but just receives from me in equal friendship and love. That respects me as I respect them. So words mean nothing. The energy is everything. Words are the surface, and like I saw, the most glorifying words and everything, on the end, they turn out the ones who throw the most terrible stones. I know 3 examples, 4. So This video was about don't trust the surface of the words, but feel the depth inside. Feel the multidimensionality of the word. Everyone. Feel their intention. Feel the purpose. What is more wicked? If somebody tell you, go fuck yourself, go away, or somebody wants to deceive you and I love you, you're so great, you're awesome. Who is better person? Tell me. The one who tell fuck yourself, go away is better person, as he's sincere. He don't like you, he say go away. The other don't like you, but like the things you have and things you can provide for them, and will act like a snake. Oh yeah, he's so great. Oh, that's the dog. Then will deceive you. The one who just told you in your face, he's sincere. He's a better person. He actually acted out of more love than that one who was giving you all the love on the surface. But you ended up not so good because of it. You know? So don't get deceived by the surface. And when you really feel, when you feel this energy of flattering and deception behind it and everything, whatever they say, this happened to me today. Somebody said, he loves you. I just felt manipulation, religious manipulation, somebody who did not say nothing all the time, and it has nothing to do with my post, with nothing what I wrote. Again, they came back with that energy, trying to, I don't know, their religion at me throwing. And I just told them, go away. I don't want that energy here. I didn't ask you for nothing. And yes, I know God loves me because I'm working for source for nobody else. You don't need to tell me nothing. And I don't even, but my God is not he or she or nothing like that of any religion. My God is source of all sources. So don't tell me nothing. I know. And go, please. I will not buy this. 1 year ago you started, you didn't change. Leave my side, please. You cannot get nothing from me. I love you. Be blessed. This was what I did. We have to feel. Because sometimes such ugly things, such manipulation, such demoniac energy is hidden behind the most beautiful words. Manipulation, trying to control your free will, trying to put you in a cage. And in this world, sadly, in name of God, in name of Word of God, this was done most terribly. I wanted to finish half an hour ago, and I just, like always, added my bonus and just went freely into things. It's good. It's good. Examples are the best. In examples you can feel. An example you can feel. Maybe I should do 2 videos a day, maybe I should not write, but I love the written word. I should do everything what I love because I feel it. But this is what I most enjoy. And give most. So feel. But yes, written word must be. Because here, when somebody's speaking like this, looking, acting, moving, expressing himself, smiling, the gestures of a body, the miming of face, you can see much. You get that feeling, But the word is important because written word forces us to feel. Forces us to really feel to get a message. When we listen like this and watch, we automatically feel more. Because, like I said, if you come here, you're not confused. But if you read something, you can get confused. But now I'm just repeating again the start of the video, and this I will not do. So I said everything what needed to be said, but I could go on for 1 week, no problem. So be blessed and feel. Feel. Appearance on the surface is illusion of the mind. Truth is hidden in the core of things as it is. If you really train yourself to live in the heart and feel and trust what you feel. I always know I have to trust what I feel. Immediately when I accept a friend request, I have a feeling this will not end up good. But then I do, and after a few days, it happens. So now I'm just training myself. What I feel, I have no remorse. Just protecting my vibration even before something happens. When you know, when you feel, you know. And when you get confirmations always, then you have to start trusting. You don't have to even go into that to get the confirmation, because you got so many confirmations before that your feelings are correct that now you just can trust. And this is what I'm now mastering. It's beautiful. Feeling, and I will end with really the ascension truth which was spoken to many masters, and in this video also. In feeling, everything is known. Everything is known if you feel in the heart, if you feel the light of your love in the heart. Everything is known in the light is felt. And if things on the surface, everybody is just confused and misunderstood. And the wars start. So feel my word, feel my love. I feel you, I love you, you are loved, I know. And be blessed. And thank you for listening, thank you for everything. Thank you for being here so I can do what I want to do, what Source wants me to do. To give you my love, my craziness, and inspiration, motivation. And I hope you feel it. Don't think about it. These are your illusions. But feel it. Feel this love. In feeling we get the activation. In feeling we get the codes. In feeling we get everything. In thinking we get only our own illusions. And we don't want that. No? So, namaste. And thank you. Thank you. You're always welcome. Thank you.